From Uganda to Germany, we stand in solidarity with Lützerath. Coal must stop. Lützerath must stay.
Thank you, Climate Justice Crew Uganda, for inviting me to be part of this Solidarity Action event, which carries such a great significance, especially for our generation. My name is Reagan Elijah. I am a climate justice activist with the Rise Up movement, and I'm also the representative of Date for Climate Uganda. Today, we have joined a strong international effort to stand in solidarity with our friends in Germany, especially the people of the German protest village of Lützerath. 2 weeks back, with the help of the German police, German energy giant RWE started tearing down defense structures of the German protest village in order to extract coal under the village. To me, as an activist, these efforts discredit and contradict Germany's role as a climate leader. This also undermines Germany's commitments to the Paris Agreement and all international pacts and treaties which Germany is a signatory. The decision, to me, is 2023's first major strategic and political error for which the German government and German politicians have to be responsible. Our solidarity action occurs at a moment of a crisis when fossil fuels threaten our very way of life. Today, we have seen the planet is warming, and climate change is transforming every inhabited region across the globe. And as the previous speakers have said, Germany is one of the major polluters of the past and the present. Therefore, the attacks on the people of Lützerath and their eviction is an attack on democracy, freedom, and their right to a clean, safe, healthy, and sustainable environment. And to me, a government that evicts its citizens is a government without mercy. I have a message to the German state and the German energy giant. The planned coal eviction and ongoing evictions, the planned coal extraction and ongoing evictions in the German protest village of Lützerath is a doom of climate civilization. It should very soon come to an end if this generation is to survive the ashes of human civilization. I will never forget from my law professors who have always told me that the most basic duty of government is to protect the lives of its citizens. The people of Lützerath want their safety and peace, and their basic right to a clean, healthy, and sustainable environment and their cultural heritage should be respected. We must understand that fossil fuels present a new and terrible threat with which peaceful coexistence with nature will be impossible. Germany and the West, which I call major polluters of the past and the present, without understanding or desiring it, fossil fuels are shaking and undermining the capitalist system. The new coal extraction projects in Lützerath and in the North Sea show that polluters are strongly linked, and the energy crisis caused by the war in Ukraine has further united polluters, whom, from my political science professor, I called them and I termed them proponents of environmental and climate destruction and violence. Fossil fuel projects that are emerging and that have already been established in the world, already affected by the climate crisis, we can say that polluters are facing their destiny hand in hand. And to me, I want to tell fellow youth and fellow activists today that as polluters, as the West and Western economies keep playing the stubborn game of investing in fossil fuel projects inside in the West and outside the West, I see that over the coming years, in a mine fossil fuel war game unparalleled in world history, polluters would become gripped by a series of delusions that will lead them into a crucial era, and there will emerge one of the great climate revolutions like the world has never seen. Germany must respect its commitments to the Paris Agreement, and Germany must respect the commitments it made in the just concluded COP27 climate negotiations. And Germany should come back to its role as a climate leader. And Germany, the West, and all companies and governments that are investing in fossil fuels should and must keep the fossil fuels under the ground. Thank you.